Before my career builds, before badges, and before you could green release from the logo, there were legends. Some in real life, some in pixels.
Here's the toss, and he's on one of those patented streaks he's about to blow.
Today we're diving into the most dominant players in basketball video game history. From Scottie Pippen throwing fireballs in NBA Jam,
for two, scores!
To Steph Curry raining threes in 2K16.
Curry from downtown lets it go again.
These are the digital gods that made us put down the controller and scream, "No way!" Let's start with the king of chaos, Scottie Pippen. NBA Jam was a 2-on-2 fever dream where reality didn't matter. But somehow, Scottie Pippen played like a cheat code within the cheat code. He wasn't just elite on defense, he was deadly on offense. His speed, steals, and dunking in the original NBA Jam animations were off the charts. While MJ wasn't in the game due to licensing issues, Pippen could still drain from three, catch alley-oops, and light the net on fire, literally. Add to that his blocks and full-court dunks, and you had the most complete player in the original NBA Jam era. Next up, Charles Barkley Shut Up and Jam on Super Nintendo and Genesis. Think of it as a raw streetball cousin of NBA Jam. Barkley wasn't just the title character, he was the tank. He could power through anyone, slam with force, and bully his way to the rim. While the controls were clunky and the graphics a bit rugged, Barkley was dominant because of how physically overpowering his avatar was. He boxed out better, rebounded stronger, and dunked meaner than anyone else on screen. Here's a deep cut. The roster player who wore number 99 for the Chicago Bulls in early NBA Live games, that wasn't just anyone. That was Michael Jordan in disguise. Because MJ opted out of the NBA Players Association licensing deal, game developers couldn't use his name or likeness. But make no mistake, the mysterious Bulls shooting guard had maxed out stats, wore a wristband on his left arm, and dominated like only Jordan could. He was always the most clutch, most athletic, and most unstoppable force on the court. We knew who it was. In NBA in the Zone 98, one name stood above the rest when it came to pure shooting. Glenn Rice. The Heat and Hornets legend had a smooth release and an automatic shot that punished defenders. Rice had one of the highest three-point ratings in the game, and he felt like he couldn't miss. If you played with the Hornets and ran a screen up top, splash. Corner pop, money. Glenn Rice was Steph before Steph. NBA 2K1 on Dreamcast and PlayStation 2 featured Allen Iverson on the cover, and in the game, he was electric. His speed rating, handles, and mid-range jumper were deadly.
Are you kidding me? I can't lose to guys like this.
You could blow by almost any defender, and he had some of the best layup animations of the generation. AI in 2K1 wasn't just fun to use, he was nearly unguardable. And that iconic hesitation crossover, it translated beautifully to the joystick. Now we head to the blacktop with NBA Street and the original monster, Shaquille O'Neal. There's a reason why his game-breaker dunks shattered backboards. Shaq had maxed out power, defense, and finishing. You couldn't post up against him, you couldn't drive past him, and once he had the ball near the hoop, it was over. Street Shaq felt like a superhero, built like a truck, moved like a tank, and scored like a cheat code. And who could forget Stretch, the afro-rocking, smooth-talking, original NBA Street legend. Stretch was a fictional character, but he represented everything cool about street ball culture.
Now, right here, it's Stretch.
At 6'11", he had the handles of a guard and creativity of a globetrotter and the scoring instinct of Kobe or Julius Erving. He wasn't just style, he had substance. Once Stretch activated a game breaker, it felt like he controlled time. Kevin Garnett in NBA Live 2001 was the most complete big man in the game.
Garnett receives the dish. Fires it down. Kevin Garnett.
He had the speed, shot blocking, rebounding, and a killer mid-range J. His face-up game was elite, and defensively, he could switch onto guards without skipping a beat. Garnett played like a hybrid, too quick for centers, too strong for forwards. In Live 2001, he was the modern NBA before the modern NBA existed. NBA Street 2 gave fans a gift, 3 versions of Michael Jordan.
Man, his handle's so serious, you can tell he just walks with the basketball everywhere he goes.
UNC or early Bulls MJ, prime Bulls MJ, and Wizards MJ. Early MJ had the bounce, the dunk ability. Prime MJ had the killer instincts and the all-around game. Wizards MJ had that old man strength and savvy. All 3 versions could shoot, dunk, defend, and dominate. It was the first game you could play Jordan versus Jordan versus Jordan, and every version felt unstoppable. Yao Ming in NBA 2K8 was pure video game efficiency. His 7'6" frame made him the best rim protector in the game. On offense, you could fade, hook, or dunk.
He's got an outstanding three-point shot for a big man.
Yao had a silky jumper for a center, and defenders couldn't contest his shot. Put him in the high post, and you had buckets for days. By NBA 2K10, Kobe Bryant was untouchable. His offensive package was complete. Fadeaways, floaters, dunks, stepbacks. He had max clutch ratings, and if the game was on the line, there was no one more reliable. Kobe in 2K10 could drop 81 on you if you weren't careful. NBA 2K11 was a turning point. It gave us the Jordan Challenge, a mode where you relived MJ's greatest games. Jordan's model was detailed, his shot perfect, and his animations flawless. He was a boss battle in sneakers. Meanwhile, in 2K14, LeBron James was arguably the best rated player ever. His speed, strength, passing, and dunking made him a one-man wrecking crew. He could guard 1 through 5 and score at will. LeBron in 2K14 felt like real-life LeBron, but with sliders turned up. In NBA 2K16, Steph Curry broke the game. You could pull from anywhere across half court and hit green lights. But real ones remember Peja Stojakovic in NBA Ballers. That man had no chill from deep. He shot off screens, from fadeaways, and in transition. Who was better? Steph had range and flair. Peja had underrated mechanics and one of the wettest shots in arcade history. In a three-point contest, it's a toss-up. From pixelated glory to digital dominance, these are the legends who ruled the controller. Whether you were running the blacktop with Stretch or raining threes with Glenn Rice, these players weren't just great, they were game-breaking. Drop your GOAT pick in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more basketball nostalgia and gaming breakdowns. Until next time, game on.